Hello, music enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. Welcome back to the captivating quiz podcast, The 20 Questions Music. We're excited to present our 5th episode in this series, and this time, once again, we're tuning into the melodies of a music quiz like no other. So get ready to put your musical knowledge to the test, challenge your memory, and immerse yourself in the harmonious world of this extraordinary quiz. As we dive into the realm of music, once again, this episode promised to be a symphony of trivia, a crescendo of challenges, and a celebration of the tunes that unite us all. Here is how the game unfolds if you're here for the first time. You'll face a symphony of 20 music-related questions, and with each one, the challenge will crescendo, from iconic lyrics to the intricacies of music history. Each question will strike a chord with your musical knowledge. To level the playing field, each question will be read twice, allowing you to embrace the rhythm before the timer starts ticking. But remember, you've got a mere 10 seconds to provide the correct answer. One wrong note, and it's game over. The idea of the game is to get all 20 right in a row. So what question will you get to this time? Or can you conquer all 20 questions in this special music edition? The pursuit of musical greatness awaits you, so harmonise your senses, let the rhythm guide you, and get ready to make some musical magic. Best of luck on your journey to defeat 20 Questions Music. Testing your music knowledge. Settle back, settle in, and let me begin with question 1. In the ABBA song, how old was the Dancing Queen? In the ABBA song, how old was the Dancing Queen?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the ABBA song Dancing Queen, the lyrics mention that the Dancing Queen is 17 years old. The song is a classic hit from ABBA's repertoire, and it's known for its catchy melody and upbeat vibe. We get harder with question number 2. What was the name of the animated band formed by Blur frontman Damon Albarn in the 2000s? What was the name of the animated band formed by Blur frontman Damon Albarn in the 2000s?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The animated band formed by Blur frontman Damon Albarn in the 2000s is called Gorillaz. Gorillaz is known for its virtual band members and a unique blend of various musical styles. The band has released several successful albums and is recognised for its innovative approach to music and visuals. Question number 3. From the 2000s to the 1990s. What night of the week did Whigfield sing about in the 1990s? What night of the week did Whigfield sing about in the 1990s?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whigfield sang about Saturday Night in the 1990s. Saturday Night is a dance pop song by the artist Whigfield, whose real name actually is Sannie Charlotte Carlson, and it was released in 1994. It became a major hit, and it is one of her most well-known tracks. Question number 4. Can you tell me, please, who is the lead singer of No Doubt? Who is the lead singer of No Doubt?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The lead singer of No Doubt is Gwen Stefani. She is known for her distinctive voice and energetic stage presence as the front woman of the band. No Doubt gained significant popularity in the 1990s and early 2000s with hits like Don't Speak, Just a Girl and Spiderwebs. Question number 5. Staying round the 2000s, how many days did Craig David sing about in the year 2000? How many days did Craig David sing about in 2000?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the year 2000, Craig David sang about 7 days in his hit single 7 Days. The song is from his debut album Born to Do It and became one of his signature tracks. Question number 6. What nationality is rapper Drake? What nationality is rapper Drake?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The rapper Drake is Canadian. He was born on October 24th, 1986 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Moving on to question number 7. Are you still in the game? It's a nice gentle start we have on 20 questions, but now it starts to get a little bit more difficult. Question number 7. Who wrote the hit songs Manic Monday and Nothing Compares to You? Who wrote the hit songs Manic Monday and Nothing Compares to You?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hit song Manic Monday was written by Prince and it was recorded by the Bangles. The hit song Nothing Compares to You was also written by Prince and it gained massive popularity when recorded by the late Sinead O'Connor. Question number 8. Which member of Take That was the first to obtain a solo UK number 1? Which member of Take That was the first to obtain a solo UK number 1?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The first member of Take That to obtain a solo UK number 1 was Gary Barlow. He achieved his first solo number 1 single in the UK with the song Forever Love in 1996. Question 9. We had a song earlier in the quiz Saturday night that was a dance craze of the 90s, and here's a question about another. Who had a 1993 hit with the Macarena? Who had a 1993 hit with the Macarena?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The 1993 hit Macarena was by the Spanish duo Los Del Rio. The song gained worldwide popularity in the mid-1990s and became a dance craze with its catchy melody and distinctive dance moves. We are hitting the halfway mark with question number 10 on this edition of 20 Questions Music. We continue with this. Who had hits in the 90s with In Your Room and Barrel of a Gun? Who had hits in the 90s with In Your Room and Barrel of a Gun?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The artist who had hits in the 90s with In Your Room and Barrel of a Gun is Depeche Mode. Both of these songs were singles from their albums released during that decade. In Your Room is from the album Songs of Faith and Devotion in 1993, and Barrel of a Gun is from the album Ultra in 1997. Question number 11. Can you tell me, please, which film theme took David Bowie to number 2 in 1986? Which film theme took David Bowie to number 2 in 1986?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The film theme that took David Bowie to number 2 in 1986 was Absolute Beginners. It was the title track for the movie Absolute Beginners, and the song reached number 2 position in the UK singles charts. Question 12. What was the surname of 80s duo Mel and Kim? What was the surname of 80s duo Mel and Kim?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The surname of the 80s duo Mel and Kim was Appleby. They were sisters, Melanie and Kim Appleby, and they achieved success with their upbeat pop music during the 1980s. Staying with the 80s, the question a few of you dread from the feedback I've had, and its lyrics. From which 1980s song do the following lyrics come from? I've got to run away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. From which 1980s song do the following lyrics come from? I've got to run away from the pain you drive into the heart of me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The lyrics, I've got to run away from the pain you drive into the heart of me, are from the song Tainted Love by Soft Cell. This song was a major hit in the 1980s and has become one of the iconic tracks of that era. Question 14. Which group recorded the album Drones, which topped the chart in 2015? Which group recorded the album Drones, which topped the chart in 2015?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The group that recorded the album Drones, which topped the charts in 2015, is Muse. Drones is the 7th studio album by the British rock band Muse and includes tracks like Dead Inside and Mercy. Question 15. What record by Nicole became the 500th UK number 1 in 1982? What record by Nicole became the 500th UK number 1 in 1982?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The record by Nicole that became the 500th UK number 1 in 1982 was the song A Little Piece. Nicole, a German singer, won the Eurovision Song Contest that year with this song, and it subsequently reached the top of the UK singles charts, making it the 500th number 1 single in the UK. 5 left. Did that take you out? Or are you still standing? Question 16. Which female singer had the most US number 1s of the 2010s? Which female singer had the most US number 1s of the 2010s?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
During the 2010s, Rihanna had the most US number 1 singles among female artists. She achieved numerous chart-topping hits during that decade, solidifying her as one of the most successful and influential artists of that time. Four left. 4 to go on this music edition of 20 Questions. Who in 2011 became the first artist to win the Mercury Music Prize twice? Who in 2011 became the first artist to win the Mercury Music Prize twice?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The first artist to win the Mercury Music Prize twice in 2011 was PJ Harvey. She won the award for her album Let England Shake, making her the only artist up to that point to have won the prestigious music prize multiple times. 3 questions remain, 1 on albums, 1 on siblings, and 1 on one-hit wonders. That's what all stands between you and potentially defeating 20 questions. Question 18 is this. What was the title of Phil Collins' debut album as a solo artist? What was the title of Phil Collins' debut album as a solo artist?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phil Collins' debut album as a solo artist was titled Face Value. It was released in 1981 and included hit singles like In the Air Tonight and I Missed Again. The album marked the beginning of Collins' successful solo career after his time as the drummer and vocalist for the band Genesis. 2 left. The penultimate question on this edition of 20 Questions Music is this. Which brother and sister are the only ones to have achieved separate #1 singles in the UK? Which brother and sister are the only ones to have achieved separate #1 singles in the UK?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The brother and sister who have achieved separate #1 singles in the UK are Daniel Bedingfield and Natasha Bedingfield. Daniel Bedingfield reached #1 in the UK with his single Gotta Get Through This in 2001, and Natasha Bedingfield achieved #1 for her single These Words in 2004. Incidentally, some of you may have thought it might have been Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. The highest Janet Jackson has got in the UK is #2. She's never had a UK #1 single. The final question on this edition of 20 Questions Music is this. If you've got 19 right in a row, this to defeat 20 questions. 2 one-hit wonders have sold over 1 million copies, both connected with TV programmes. One is the Teletubbies. What is the other? 2 one-hit wonders have sold over 1 million copies, both connected with TV programmes. One is the Teletubbies. What is the other?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you get it? Do you think you've got it right? What I'm looking for is Eye Level by the Simon Park Orchestra. Eye Level is a theme tune composed by Jack Tromby, performed by the Simon Park Orchestra. It was used as the theme music for the British TV series Van der Valk, which aired from 1972 to 1992. The song reached #1 on the UK singles chart in 1973. So how did you do? Are you top of the charts on 20 Questions Music this week? Or are you a one-hit wonder? A one-question wonder, maybe. How did you do? Let me know on Twitter, @20 Questions Quiz. or send me an email. Love to hear from you, wherever you are in the world. 20questionsquiz@gmail.com. Please let me know how you're getting on, how much you're enjoying the quiz as well. I'd love to hear from you. And just to remind you, we have General Knowledge, the original 20 questions on Thursdays, the general knowledge phenomenon that is. And for all you sport lovers, we're back on Saturdays for the sports specials that I know many of you enjoy. Here on Tuesdays for music. Thank you so much for your company, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.